Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Thanks for joining me for Fun Fold Friday. So if you hop on today, please let me know where you're watching from and say hi. So I'm just having a look to see if I'm okay here. So I'll have a look on my computer in a minute. Yeah, it's funny how just before I was about to go live, I realised that I hadn't hadn't turned off my notifications, and I went, oh, how am I going to fix that? So I actually took it off the mount here, and I flicked it over, so I still had my Fun Fold Friday title, and I actually flicked it over and it actually went. So, and then I put it back up there and clicked back on it, and it was back to where it was. So yeah, like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but obviously I've taught myself today, so something new. Anyway, I'm going to have a look on the screen. I can see a couple of people watching, so I'm just going to have a look, see if I can find myself over here. So I've still got this croaky voice, so I do apologise. So I have found myself there. I'm going to click up that one and see if it comes. I'll click back down, because normally if I do that, it goes actually. Well, I've got it up there, but I don't have any. So if you're watching, please say hi. If it's your first time watching, don't be shy. So say hi. I am just going to move it down just a little bit more, so just to make sure I get it like straight, because I want to get it down. So I'm just going to have a look at my hands down here. Don't know if it's straight. Does it look straight to you? So I feel it's just like, oh, probably that way a little bit. So okay. So, but yeah, it's just not wanting to go. So I'm just going to get back out of that, and I'm just going to try something else. So I'm just going to go back there. Oh, actually I'm going to get out of the page now. So if I click on that one, oh, hi Norma, how are you? Thanks for joining. It looks good to you. Oh, thank you. So I'm just going to highlight that one, because Facebook changes all the time, and I just can't seem to get it up. If I go down, I'm just going to go back down on my page here, and yeah, it's coming up there, but it's just, I'm just not getting the comments like I would like to get them. So I'm just going to click on that one, and I'm just going to click back out. Yeah, I just can't seem to get the comments. It's not showing me the comments like I'd like to see it. So yeah, no, it's a tricky thing sometimes. Okay, I'm just going to click on that one, and hopefully if I click on comments, I might see them. All the way from Chilliwack, is it Chilliwack, Canada? I hope I said that right. Chili, is it? Looks like Chilliwack, but you could pronounce it some other way, and I've just butchered it on you. So, but thank you very much for joining me. Is it cold over there? So we've got beautiful, nice summer day to here today. So, like I said, I live down in the north of Tasmania. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get started so I can, so I'm not here. So, if you would like any of the catalogues, please let me know, and I will send them out to you. I'll have a link where you can sign up to get one of those. I'll pop them aside. And at the moment we've got the celebration, so, but I am going to use the Daffodil Daydream bundle. I've actually got a class by mail card kit this month using this bundle. So, and I'll have all the details of that below as well. So I'm going to pop them over there. I don't need them anymore. And like I said, I'm going to create this little card here. I actually seen I think it was Brandy's cards. She was she created a card using this, and I quite like not using this bundle, but she used the celebration. I think she used this one here, the one that you can get for the Calming Camellia. She used that one in hers, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I decided that I was gonna use her. I actually am casing her idea, but I'm using the daffodils. So this is what I'm going to create today. So this is, I'm using like the daffodils, so, and that's just the inside. So, and I'm also like starting like a new series today of fun folds, using like just a folded card. So just your normal, and I've made this is another one I've made already, but using just a normal fold. This is another one that I've just done straight onto. So, but like I said, I'm going to use I'm doing a series with just a normal card. So whether you do Stampin' Up or whether you you've got other cards, I'm going to show you how to create a simple card using just a normal card base. So alrighty, so we're going to get started, and I'm going to pop that one up there. And some of the things that I've used, like I've used the Daydream die and stamps. So, and I've also used the Hive embossing folder, the 3D high. So this is really gorgeous. So I've used that, and I've also used the tailor-made tags. So on here you can see I've used this die here, like this tag here for the sentiment. So, and I also use the little brushed brass butterflies, so they're cute too. And I've used a couple of blends, so, but I'll show you those as I go along. So I'll need those out. I've got everything else so we're going to be using this die here, so I'll be cutting that one out. Because I need to stamp that one, so I'll pop them back in there. So I'll stick them over there. So, and also, if you place a $50 order with me during February and you use the host code, which is WB7JJNQS, you'll get a little gift from me sent out at the end of the month. So, alrighty, so we're going to get started, and I've got all my pieces already pre-cut here, and some of them are already embossed. So I've just got my normal cardstock here, and I'm just going to grab my, and I forgot to slide my, I'll just go and grab that. So, alrighty, so I'm all ready to go now, so I'm just going to pop that up out there. So I'll keep that there for you. So like I said, this is my to do my card. This piece is for me to do my stamping and cutting, and these pieces here, I'm going to change it up. On this one here, I just put white on white, so but this time I'm actually going to put white on Highland Heather. So they're the inserts on the inside, and they're just one's 1/4 of an inch smaller, and the other ones are 1/8 of an inch smaller. So I am going to do that. And I just thought my cat just come in, but he didn't. And that's my my Hive embossed piece. So that's in Highland Heather too. And I've just got a piece of black, which is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and the white is 3 by 4. So that's what my piece will sit on, my stamped image. And then I've also got the little tag, and this is the littlest one out of one of them. So alrighty, so we're going to get started, and I'm just going to pop all of them aside. Don't need those at the moment. I'm going to fold the card, and I'm going to grab that piece that we need to do the stamping and that piece that we need to stamp. So we'll use those pieces first, and I'll pop those over there. No, actually, and I need that white piece as well. So I'm going to pop all them aside. I'm going to bring in my trimmer because I just like to score and fold my cards using the trimmer, and I've got a little piece of stuff in there, so I'm just going to scroll down. Morning, Kathy, how are you? So if I don't get to say hi, very well pronounced. We have snow. Oh, I'm glad that I pronounced it properly. And do you have a lot of snow? So yeah, I just can't it's very hard to read comments. I might just go back later and at the end and just scroll through them and just say hi, so I'm sort of not interrupting. But all I'm going to do is, like, this piece here is 8 by 5.5, and on the 8-inch side I'm just going to score this at 4. So I'm going to pop my trimmer blade out because I've done lots of mistakes with that before. So I'm just going to score that. And then I'm just going to, I like to use the bottom of my trimmer. So if I was using the bottom, I'd just butt it up against that one. And I just like to butt it up and get it like center, and then give it a crease down, because I like to make sure it's straight, which it is. So now I've got that piece done. I'm just going to pop it back into the trimmer, and I'm just going to score at 2. So just on one side, I'm going to score at 2. So if you want to do both of those together, but I just like to make sure it's folded properly before and that's all I need to do with my trimmer. So I'm going to pop that aside, and oh, okay. I've learned how to do it now. So, okay, I think, yeah, I'm still trying. It's showing me half of it, but it's not showing me the rest. So I will have to comment later on. So I really need to try something different. But yeah, no, I just can't seem to why everything's got to change. It sort of makes it annoying when so continue watching while you browse Facebook. No, I don't want to do that. So I think everything's fine up there. So yeah, if you comment, I might see it. So I'll just, every now and again, I'll flick up there. Alrighty, so I've got my base. I'm not gonna so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it on, so as if you were doing a normal card. And as you can see, this is the series that I was talking about. I'm going to make all different fun fold cards just from a normal folded card. So as you can see, that's just a normal card at the moment. And all I'm going to do on that fold line is I'm just going to fold that back. So, and that's sort of giving you like a Z fold card. So, but so I'm just going to fold that piece there, and I'm just going to put that aside at the moment, and I'm going to work on these pieces here. So I'm going to stamp my images, and I'm going to stamp the big. I'm going to grab my stamp set again, just to show you. That's easier with the picture. I'm going to stamp this one here onto the white. And this piece here I'm going to stamp on the inside, so like just on one side of the card, the white, the basic white. So you'll see what I'm going to do with that. And then I'm going to put my sentiment, but I'm going to change it up this time, and I'm going to do Happy Mother's Day. So I've got one card there already made, so I thought, well, I'm going to make another one, and I'll give one to my mother and one to my mother-in-law. So, alrighty, so I'm going to pop those aside. So, and I'm going to get started. So I'm just going to stamp this one here in, pop all those over there out of the way. So I'm going to I'm going to stamp this one in Memento black ink. So I'm just going to stamp that one. Excuse me. I've had the hiccups all morning, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to end up hiccups during the live, but they stopped, thankfully. So I'm just going to stamp that onto there, so it doesn't matter where I'm going to. So, and we're going to do a bit of colouring on that in a minute. So I'm going to grab, I've lost my, oh yeah, I got my my Simply Chamois, and it's like my best friend, because if anyone knows me, they know that I get ink all over me. So I don't know if I've frozen. I haven't seen anything on here. Have I froze, or am I still going? So yeah, hi Lisa. I just can't get comments on, but it looks like I'm froze on my page here. So I'm sort of going solo at the moment, so I don't know. Yeah, obviously something's gone wrong there. So yeah, no, I've just froze. So how's my kitchen going? It's going really well. So I've just got a few more things that I need to, hubby's got to paint all the cupboard doors, because he's pretty good at painting, so he's going to like spray all those with, so we need to do that. And we need to finish all the tiles, because we've got extra tiles, so we need to tile all in where the fridge, because where the fridge is going used to be where the pantry was, so we've changed the pantry onto the other side and moved it over to the other side, so we have to tile all that part where the fridge is going. So actually I'll get back to the kitchen in a minute. I'm just going to stamp Happy Mother's Day onto that, so I'm just going to try to hopefully get that on, and if I don't get it straight, I'm just going to see how well I did it. And of course I had to get a little halo, so but that was pretty good. Apart from that halo, actually I might use that, because I did have another one prepared, but I'm going to show you how you can fix a mistake if you make one. So that's all I need to do with those. So yeah, so we've had to tile the fridge, tile the place where the fridge is going, and once we tile that, we can put the fridge back in, because that's sitting off to the side at the moment. But then we've got to paint the walls and put all the kickboards down the bottom of the cupboards and that. So hubby said there's still a fair bit to go, but I look at it and think there's not much. But he said, oh well, I need to paint the cupboard doors, and I said, yeah, but that's all part of the painting. I said, I'll be painting I've got to clean all the ceilings, so I don't know what he's complaining about. So but anyway, alrighty, so I'm not quite sure, because I've made this card a little while ago, and I'm not quite sure if I use Gorgeous Grape, but I am going to use Gorgeous Grape, because I had Highland Heather, but I think I used a bit darker colour there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just another, because I don't like to muck up my stamped background. So I'm just going to bring this in. I'm just going to put a scrap piece there, and what have I got there? Just a bit of sticky something. And I'm just going to bring this little flower in, the little one, and I'm just going to stamp just that flower part. I think on there I did, actually no, I did the first one in the middle. I did the whole one. So I'm just inking up that stamp. So, and I'm just going to stamp that off to the side. So I'm down in the middle, and I'm just going to stamp that there. And then I'm just going to stamp part of that one. And I'm just going to stamp that off to the side again. It doesn't matter if it overlaps. And then this one here, I just turned it a little bit, and I just stamped up there. So when I move that piece of paper away, but I'll grab my chamois first and get rid of all that colour. So, because I've had, with darker colours, I seem to get it everywhere, and it ends up being a really mess in this room. So I'm going to get rid of that too. And black is not good with me, especially if I've got white on. I don't wear much white. So alrighty, so I'm going to get rid of that before I make a mess. So you'll just see how I stamped just along that side there. So yeah, so I'm just going to have a look back up there. And yeah, so like I haven't got much of the kitchen good to do, but hubby thinks it's so. Just having a quick look back there. Not much snow now, raining now, and it's melted off. Oh, that's good. Do you like the snow or do you like the warm weather? So I've had a lot of people say they love the cold and the snow. So I've just, yeah, looks good to me, not frozen. Oh, thank you. It would be great when it's finished. Yes, it will. Hi, Donna. How are you? You just sat down to have a coffee and found me. Thank you. So, yeah, so we're making this little fun fold today. So like I was saying, I'm starting a series of cards that start from just a basic card. So I've got a few lined up. So I've probably got the next 10 lives all ready to go. But I've also got a few other different fun folds as well that I want to do. So I'll probably the next couple of months I've got live going every Friday, providing that I don't have grandchildren and that. So, but yeah, alrighty. So that's I'm going to put that aside, and my little boobo, I'm going to show you how I'll fix that in a moment. But I'm just going to bring out the blends, and I'm just using two colours. I'm using Granny Apple Green, the dark and the light, and I'm just going to use the dark and light Highland Heather. So what I'm going to do first, and this is just going to be a real quick colouring. So this is how I do it, not that one. So we need the tip. So, and I'm just going to pop that back down just to see. Yeah, it just seems to freeze every now and again on my side here. So just sing out if it does freeze. Please let me know, because it just doesn't seem to be. Actually, what if I've just not minimized. Oh, I actually got out of the whole lot. Okay, that's a good way to fix it. I'll just go back into Facebook, and yeah, I just got out of it for some reason. So I'm just going to try that again and see if I can find myself up there. It's just been playing hard to get today. So it always happens when I want to do a live. I don't. So it's fine there. It says and I'm moving around now. So, okay. I will, like I said, I will pop back on and say hi just after. I'll flick through the comments, and so I'm not ignoring you, but yeah, I just want, if I keep it there, I'll know it's going. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going around all those little lines with the dark, and this is how I like to colour. So I know many of you like to do it a different way, but this is how I like to colour. So, and I'm not going to judge you if you like to colour a different way. So, and I think I've actually learnt to do a video without saying a lot. You watch now, I've said that, I'll say it all the time. I'm trying to, I nearly said it then, I'm trying to like stop myself every time I say it. So all I done there was I just went around and highlighted all those areas, and just going to let that dry for a second. Then I'll grab my my dark green. I'm just going to come back to those flowers in a minute, and I'm just going to go down just in the center of just the flower ones, and I'm just going to do the whole. I'm not doing any blending with these. So where the stems of the flowers, I'm doing it in the dark, or you can do it the other way around. I was going to change it up this time, but I'm just doing the dark. And it's really hard to tell sometimes whether what areas you're doing. So, but I think I've got it all. So, and then I'm going to go with the light, and I'm just going to, I keep going, need to look at the bits before I grab it. And I'm just going to go down all these little with the light. So, and like I said, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. You do however you like to colour. So this is how I like to colour. But yeah, like I said earlier, I've got so many different fun folds. I can't wait to share with you all. So my craft room is a mess, and tomorrow, or late this afternoon, oh no, sorry, not this afternoon, it is my mum's 72nd birthday today, and there's a twilight market on. She loves going to them, and there's a twilight market on, and it happened to be on her birthday, so I'm taking her out for tea, and we're going to go to that, and then we're going to go for tea, and then I'm going to go home and take her home and sit and have a glass of wine with her. So it'll probably be only one or two, because I don't drink, can't seem to handle a lot of drinking. But I've noticed since I've had my problem with my throat with my allergies, I seem to be getting a lot more allergies lately. So, but would you believe, like, I just never thought that there would be colourings in what do you call it, a chocolate royal. I had one chocolate royal at my mum's because she loves them, and it actually, my throat just virtually closed up, and I had to take an antihistamine. But yeah, it's just like, you just don't think that something like that would cause a lot of grief, but obviously it did. So actually, I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to see if I can find, actually, so far so good. Oh, I've worked it out, so I can, if I don't freeze, okay. Hi Martha, how are you? So if I don't freeze, if I don't like muck around too much, I can see some comments every now and again. So I'm just going to take it up to the top there, and if I take that, I'll see comments that come on. So alrighty, so I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my throat. So, but yeah, it makes you wonder what colourings. See, I can't have colourings at all, because the colourings, so certain jellies and things like that interfere with me. Alright, so, oh, actually I didn't do that piece there. So I'm just going to go back up and do that flower there. I just go along a little bit, and I just like to colour that bit in there. So I'll do that one last. So I'm going to go back with the light, and I'm just going to colour. Like I said, this is really quick colouring for me. So sometimes I do take a bit more, but when I'm doing a live, I like to get going and not keep you sitting here for too long. But I know some people like that. I know some people like to see a video and get straight to the point without all the chit chat. But if you watch, you can always go back and watch it on YouTube. If I'm talking too much and you don't like that, you can just flip through all the chit chat just to get to what you want to make, and you go on your merry way. And I won't get offended about that either. So, but yeah, we all got busy lives sometimes, and we just want to get to the card. And but then other days you probably feel like you want to listen to the stories that people got to say. So, like, all I'm doing is colouring, and my little grandson, or Linky, or Lincoln, but he started grade 1 yesterday. He got to wear his PE gear. But this year, he went to school today, and he's in the like shirt and the shorts and that now. So because he's stepped up a year, so he's that age where he's that grade now where he wears ties and things. So, and he looked very smart this morning in his school uniform. So But yeah, little Archie Parchie. He starts kinder on Tuesday, so he was dressed in his tried out or his kinder gear the other day, and he looked so cute in his. So they're just growing too quickly. So before I know it, they'll be both in high school, and yeah, and I'll be thinking, where's my little boy's gone? So, but yeah, they're so cute. Yeah, hopefully by then I'll have a few more. So hopefully, fingers crossed. So, and that's how quickly I coloured in, like that. So, and if you want to go back through, but I just like how the highlight of that colour, and I'm just going to bring that bit out a bit more. And I'm going to do the same thing with that one. I'm just going to blend that out just a little bit more. And there you go. So that's all I've done with the colouring. So, and put all those away so there's not that much junk on my table. So all I've got to do now is I'll cut that out, and I'm going to bring in my little baby, my little cut and emboss machine, and hopefully I don't wiggle the table too much. So I'm going to pop him on that side. So I'm going to move that card because I know what will happen, and because I'm a left-hander, and I'm just going to wind that back. So hopefully, oh, we don't I don't wobble too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that, hopefully, and this is just a nice size to pop on the table. So I'm just going to move it up a little bit more. So all we're going to do is I'm just going to pop that. So I've got my number 1, my number 2, and I've got my cardstock down with the printed, the stamped image. Then I'm just going to line that up. And if you feel comfortable putting scotch tape or washi tape or anything, you can, but I just eyeball it, and I just put the second number 2 plate on, and then I'm just going to run that through. I'll run it through slowly so I don't wiggle the table too much. So, and my next fun fold class, my next fun fold one is, I'm looking forward to doing that one. That's quite cute. So, and I've done that one in one of my previous classes, but I'm going to do it in a different style to what I've already used. So, and that was in my last month's one, cards by mail. Yeah, every month I do a card class by mail, and you can choose 3 options. The first option is $25 for just the card kit only. The second one is you get the card kit and the stamp set. So I'll give you an example. So this month, if you pay the $25, you just get the card kit. If you pay $50, you get the stamp set and the card kit, and then you get a video tutorial to go do to see all the videos for the cards. Or you can get the complete bundle, which is $110 for the complete bundle. You also get another little freebie that I'll chuck in as well, and you get the card kit and all that. So if you're interested in any of those classes, just let me know. So like I said, Daydream bundle, the Daffodil Daydream bundle is this month's card kit. But I'll have all the, if you're interested, I will send you the links. And so there you go. I've cut that one out. I cut that one out better than I did the other day. So I'm going to pop that one back over there. Before I lose that, I'll stick it over there. It's stuck to my magnetic sheet. So hopefully, okay. So I'm just going to go back there, and it seems to be really clear today. So, alrighty. So I'm going to get back to this card. And enough talking. So I've got all my bits all stamped now. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put my inside on, because I like to do that before I put the rest of it on. So I'm just going to glue that piece to my Highland heather. So I'm just going to glue that piece to there. I like to use glue because I like to get that that bit of chance to move it around and get it perfect, but not every card you can get perfect sometimes. So, and it is handmade after all. So I'm just going to glue this piece, and I've been going through so much glue, so I've been doing lots of crafting. So you can see all these fun fold cards that I've got in my room. So man, I haven't been slack. I've been really working my bum off in this room, so I can be well prepared and have all my so my next big job over the weekend is to do all my card kits for this month's card class. So there you go, that's my piece in there. So I quite like that. I'll show you the other card after and compare which one you like. So that's the inside of that. So then we're going to grab our little hive piece, and I'm just going to glue this piece too. So I just want that bit, so you've got an embossed bit, and then you've got a enraised bit. So I want the enraised bit on the top. So I'm going to be very quick with this one, because I've found when you put this one on, you can't seem to move it as quick enough when it's been embossed. So, but I've done a perfect job there. I'm happy with that. So I could have went up a little bit more, but my mum will still love this card regardless of whether it was straight or so she always says to me, I could give her the worst card and she'd say, oh, that's beautiful, I really like that. But yeah, so yeah, she makes me laugh sometimes, but she's honest. I think that's when you've got slight dementia. Yeah, she tells it as it is. So okay, so I'm just putting this piece onto my black piece, and I'm just going to lay that. So that's glued onto there. Okay, I could have went over that way a little bit more. Will I get it? No, it's okay. So now this piece here will sit on top of here. So that one looks, oh no, it's the same. I thought that one, I'm going to pop that back over here. So I'm just going to stick that piece on to there, and I'm just going to glue that down, but I'm going to glue it, and I'm only going to glue this side of it just a little bit. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue. When I get a bit of glue out, just going to run a bit of glue along there, and then I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to hold like, and I'm just going to hover over to where I want to have that, so I get it even, and I'm not going to let go of that until I've got where I want it, and I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to have a little look to make sure that's it. So then I'm going to just give that a rub down like that, because I don't like to go on the other side. So. And then that is your part there, and I've actually done a pretty good job lining that up today. I'm the queen of lining it up today. So there you go. So that's that. And then the next piece we want to do, yes, I'm going to get rid of that glue for a second. So, and I'm just going to have a quick look to make sure that nobody else has comment. So, because it's not, yeah, okay, it's all good. So, okay, so I'll just keep going, and like I said, at the end I will go back and have a look. I'm going to pop this piece here up on dimensionals, and you'd be surprised I've got all my dimensionals. I'm actually putting everything back now when I stamp, so, and all I'm doing is popping one on each of those flowers, and then I'm going to get my little mini dimensionals, and I'm going to pop one just down the bottom here, and I'm going to pop one just up there, and I can probably put another big one there, so I will. Oh, these dimensionals have been coming off. The whole lot comes off, but that's all right. And then I'm just going to pop a tiny little one up there. So I know this one's not going to be going in the mail, so I don't have to worry about that. And before I put it on, I know that one, I'm actually going to see if I can find the backing of that piece, because I just don't want it sticking to my card or sticking to anything. So I'm just going to stick that back on there. But before you take any of the backings off, I'm going to use the organdy ribbon, the organdy glittered ribbon, and I'm just going to grab a little bit here, and I'm just going to see, because I didn't, between those two glue dots, if you can see those little mini ones, I'm just going to get enough out to tie myself a bow. So I'm just going to grab, no, it's not going to play hard to get now. So I'm just going to drag a little bit of that out, and I'm just going to cut, it'll do. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off. What I do first before I just want to tie that just in a knot. So I'm just going to tie it. And it makes it easy when you've got it stuck down. So actually I'll just leave that there like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the backings off all those. And you might be able to find it easier. Actually, I'm going to see if I could do that the other way I did before. You could do it that way, or you can do it the other way. Just make sure that you have a gap in between your dimensionals. So, okay. I think I'm the queen of mucking everybody up. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that. I'm going to have it sort of on an angle a little bit, so this is more over to this side. And once you like where you're going to put it, then pop it down, and then grab your ribbon and bring it back. So, and I'm just going to poke that through. I'm going to make sure I've got enough there. Okay, I'm just going to tie. I like just like tie a little knot first, and then do your bow. I like to do bunny ears, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's funny, I can tie my shoelaces with one over there, like crossover, but I can't do a bow like this. I find it really hard. I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is with ribbon. I think just tying your shoes is easier, but when it comes to the ribbon, I can't do it. So, okay, and I should have had a bit more. Okay, a bit more. Okay, we'll go that way. Doesn't want to play that way. I've got both of my. Okay, get over there. Yeah, more fingers today. Don't like that bow. Right, I'm just going to try that and see how I go. So, that, yeah, I just can't seem to, I don't know, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So, I'm butchering this today, so, Okay, it just doesn't want to go down in there. Okay, come on, you can do it. I'll give up in a minute and I'll just leave it, and I'll just show you the other one. So, okay, you can come. Oh, look, there you go. Just don't pull too hard. Oh, and that's a perfect ribbon. Perfect ribbon. Was it third time lucky? So, and I'm not going to muck around with that too much. So, and there you go. So that's your ribbon there, and you can pull it to make it a little bit smaller if you want to. So, and I'm just going to snip that little bit off there. It's not going perfectly, but you get the idea anyway. So, and then once you've got that piece, I might have to stick a little glue dot underneath there. Actually, I might do that. I'll do that in a minute. So, then you grab your and you'll have to snip a little bit of this off because I forgot to pop that up there. But I might be able to. I don't want it to hang over the edge of the card. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip, and you're not really going to see that. So, and it's sort of going to poke up underneath there. And probably cut a little bit more. I just like that light style of. So that's going to sit there. So. And I'm going to pop, I just popped a bit of glue on the back of this because I had that already up on dimensionals. And I'm just going to put a little bit on that side there because you don't want it going too far over because you don't want it to glue to your other part of your card. And I'm just going to tuck that up under there. And once you've got it straight and where you want it, so just give it a hold it down. I'm going to fix that bow in a minute. It's annoying me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little glue dot and hopefully I will glue that down and stop that from sticking up. Grab my take your pick tool and there it is. Just going to grab one of those glue dots and I'm just going to pop that just there and I swing him around and I'm just going to stick him down there and hopefully he stays. And then I'm just going to pop another little one just underneath there just to make sure that he wants to behave as well. So I'm just going to stick another little one there. Get off. And there is that. So get rid of all that. And then I'm going to come back and use some of these little butterflies, the brass butterflies, and I'm going to grab, take your pick tool again, and I'm just going to grab one of those little, one of the big ones, and I'm just going to stick him, I might pop him up there this time, so he's going to sit there, and I'm going to grab another big one here. Oh, come on you, don't stick to that. Okay, now he's going to stick to my, come on you. Get up there. And I'm going to stick him over here. Then I'm going to grab one of those tiny little ones and I'm going to stick him down here, and I'm just going to, actually no, I think we need a big one for that, so I'm just going to grab a big one and we're just going to pop him. He needs to go that way. So he's going to sit over that where I made that mistake with over stamping that. So there you have a completed fun fold, and that glitter's coming off there everywhere. So that's the one that I created with you today. Oh, one more thing I forgot is some Winker Stella. So I'm just going to go around these big flowers, just flowers, just to give it a bit of a shimmer. And I think I need to, but I'm not going to. Yep, that's quite pretty. And just give it as much as you want, as little as you want. So I like lots of glitter, so I should have squeezed the base out before I come on, but I think you have seen me before do that. So alrighty, so that's a card that I made with you today, and this is a card that I made with you the other day. I made a little while back. So so what do you think? So getting back to the base, so that's got the layered Highland Heather behind. Well, yeah, Highland Heather behind, and that one's just got the white. So which do you prefer? I prefer both, but I think I prefer this one, but I am a purple girl. So so what do you think about that? So now that I've done that, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee before it goes cold. And I'm just going to go back and I'm going to have a look if there was any questions. So if anybody's got any questions, I'm just going to go and have a look, see if anybody else has come on so I can say hi. So hi Susan, thanks for joining. Thanks for, you love the colours. Yes, they are beautiful. Thanks Norma. Hi Arlene, how are you? Thanks for joining. Very pretty, thank you. Yeah, so which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the like just the plain white on white, or do you like the purple background, the Highland Heather background? But yeah, I thought it was quite and just a little sneaky thing. I made this card because when I was watching Brandy's cards, she just stamped on the image, like just on the white, but I wanted to pop it up a little bit, and I did stamp it, but you could see behind that one I've actually stamped it, and it's actually got a halo now of this on top of it. But yeah, so I just wanted a bit more like stand up, so like a bit more dimensional. So yeah, so that's what I done there. So yeah, but anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I can't see any more comments on there. If you do watch this back on YouTube, I really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and say hi. So I like, since being on here today, I'm decided I might pick a winner today to send this to. So the very first person that came on today was Norma. So Norma, if you would like to private message me your address, I will pop one of these in the mail to you. So, and I'll pop the Easter blessing out in the mail to you. So yeah, because I'll keep this one for Mum. So, but if you would like to send me your address through private message, I will pop this one in the mail to you. So there you go. So that's my giveaway for today. Each Friday I'll give a giveaway away. So but yeah, I'll randomly pick somebody throughout the draw and send one too. So but thank you very much. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got any questions, I'll have all the links below where you can contact me. If you would like to purchase any of these products, I'll have the link below so you can pop on there if your orders are, if you do order something and it's under $250, please use the host code. But if it's, the host code's there, and if it's over $250, don't use that host code because you'll get the rewards. So so you'll get the rewards when you check out. So, and don't forget to add down the below to add your celebration items too, because you'll get free of those as well. So if you purchase over $90, you'll get a free celebration item as well. So, but alrighty, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll let you all go to have lunch or go to bed or whatever time it is in your area. So, but thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you. I'm thinking of going live again sometime. Don't know if I'll go live over the weekend but I'm thinking of coming on just for sneaky coming on sometime. So, but I'll be back Friday again next week at the same time, 11 o'clock. But if it changes, I will let you know. Alrighty then, thanks very much for joining me, and I hope you all have a fabulous day. And until next time, see you later.